Podcast. I'm Jonas.
And I'm TNT9. I like the explosive one. Let's crack into another one.
TNT.
Yo.
We're reaching into your bag today.
We are not reaching into my bag. But we are going to reach into something that I think we all should be aware of, is that there have been multiple congressional hearings discussing this. There have been multiple sightings. There have been multiple reports. Just recently, I heard about a crash that happened.
Yeah.
In New Jersey. But there have been multiple sightings of drones flying during day and night above New York, New Jersey. I've seen some sightings in Massachusetts. I've seen some sightings in Canada, or I've seen some in China, and large scale sightings in the UK above naval base, or not above military bases. Something's going on. Going on.
Yeah. What do you think it is?
The most recent congressional hearings that I heard, where they brought officials forward from the Pentagon and the Air Force, and they questioned them about the origin of these crafts, and the best answer they could give them was nothing. There was discussion about the amount of money that is spent into the programs that are set forth to kind of look into this, and they were saying is that we don't really put a lot of money into this because it's never really been an issue before. More has to be put into this. I've seen videos of helicopters chasing these things down, Jonas.
What?
You think it's crazy? Something's happening, man. I don't know what it could be, but I do have theories.
I have heard a few theories.
Give me some of your theories that you've heard.
The first theory I heard is that Iran has launched a mothership that is releasing all of these drones. And they're spy drones coming from Iran, and that they're coming to check us out. Second theory.
Well, the government has said is that they are non-threatening. So
I mean,
I feel like if it was an Iranian,
until it is.
I feel like if it was an Iranian threat, wouldn't we just shoot it out of there?
Anything is non-threatening until it's a threat.
Okay, fair enough.
Second,
okay, go ahead.
I saw something posted on Reddit. You know, like, trust me, bro.
Sure.
That it is actually Space Force.
Okay.
And that they're using their drones to like surveil and do things in our country because it's the safest place to test it, and that sometime between now and Christmas they're gonna do like a showing of something, like so, like not like an air show, but something. There's gonna be something that happens before Christmas.
Okay.
And I was like, I mean, we'll see. And then today, the future president, the trumpet himself, was like, let's just shoot these things out of the sky.
Hey.
He's like, if we don't know what they are, let's shoot them down.
Did you say the current president?
The future president.
Okay.
Maybe I said current.
All right.
The next.
You're trying to get him in office quick.
He's basically doing president stuff already.
It's not.
He's literally talking to foreign leaders and ish, bro.
He was doing that back when Joe Biden was in office the first year.
Have you seen The Condition?
No, we're not talking about
Anyways.
that. We're not talking about that.
So what do you think of those three?
So those are pretty good guesses. And honestly, they kind of mirror my
Space Force?
Kind of mirror what my idea about these things are. I think that it is insane for us to think is that technology is at a standstill, especially when it comes to weaponry. Our country is predicated on producing weapons. All right?
Yeah.
So when it comes to the missiles, when it comes to the aircraft, when it comes to the watercraft,
even just tech like night vision and shit
that we have been putting out for years, and that we sell to other countries or give to other countries if you're Ukraine. Billions of dollars.
Well, and what's funny is, like, by the time we know about it as the public, they already have better stuff.
Yeah. So, and that's kind of like the idea is that I do not think it's that the standard issue firearm that we currently have in our possession, you can just go to the Army Navy store, you can get out of the Smoky Mountain catalog, is indicative of what weaponry will be in the future. I think it's that these drones are a surveillance thing. Either, like, what is it? What was the act that they put together?
Patriot.
the Patriot Act, either under that, or it may be a defensive maneuver because of the escalation of some of the things that are going on with China, with Russia, with North Korea that have been going on lately. And honestly, it may be something that may become more common stay in American culture as we move forward. So I do not necessarily think that it is extraterrestrial, though I do think that extraterrestrial technology is at play here.
Oh, okay.
Which
country's iridium supply?
Which countries are in? I don't know, Jonas. My whole thing is that I do believe that there is life on other planets. I believe that there is life elsewhere, because the fact that we exist just means is that life is possible.
Yeah.
So even if we are the jackpot millionaires on, hey, we were born on this planet, then sure, we're the jackpot millionaires. But there are more jackpot millionaires out there. And with the fact of the recent studies I've seen where they found plankton on spaceships in space, and the fact that a lot of the particulates that are found on this Earth are also present on other planets like Mars and Mercury. Like, brother, there's life. There's life out there. I believe we came, like, if you look at evolution, they say we came from fish who eventually learned how to walk on land. I don't see what's the difference here.
Well, yeah. Well, and we talked about like the Fermi paradox before.
We have.
And it's like there's civilizations that are potentially out there that our human brains cannot even grasp the concept of what they are. Like, we can't, in our brain of brains, cannot even fathom what it is.
So how much do you think the government knows, Jonas, that they're not disclosing?
I mean, they know a lot of stuff they're not disclosing. So, all of it?
That's a good answer. Thank you, Jonas. That's a greatest podcast answer I ever heard.
I mean, I have to channel my inner other people we know, man.
I think is that the government has been hiding stuff from us for years. Obviously, nobody's going to dispute you on that.
I mean, they're still redacting the Kennedy papers. That happened in like 1963 or something.
Well, fair enough.
Yeah.
There's no question is that they've been hiding stuff from us. And a lot of it is because of your own safety. You can't let your enemies know your hand, so you don't want to show.
Insane, so the general public would just lose their goddamn mind.
That's absolutely
start murdering each other just because they're all like, "Oh my god, aliens!" Just start.
Not even the whole aliens thing. I mean, you can't let China see the weapons that you have in development. Now, a lot of, like, if you go into like our UFOs or our aliens, like a lot of the imagery you're gonna see on there has been debunked. Like, it's just planes a lot of the times, or it's like, military vehicles, military planes. But there are some legitimate sightings out there of these silent drones that are going faster than helicopters, moving around New Jersey. Like, if you from Jersey, they will say is that they've been experiencing this for months, and it just reached Jonas's ears this week.
How bad are the nosebleeds?
I don't know what that means. In New York, it doesn't have a high elevation. New Jersey neither.
Because of the drones, because of the radio waves they're putting off.
I don't know.
They're out there. They're microwaving our brains with these drones.
Okay, and
they're out there, and they're trying to kill people.
Okay.
It's a mass murder technique.
Okay, elaborate.
That's all the time we got for today's episode.
That's not. You're just making shit up.
I'm making shit up.
Why do you do that? What is the point? Okay, yeah, that's all the time we got.
What the fuck is that? I wanted to see if you were gonna bite on the nosebleeds.
Oh yeah, I'll bite, I guess. Sure.
Don't listen to anything I say. That's all the time we have to do.
Jonas, you love to turn a good news story into improv. I appreciate it, but you know.
Hey,
time and a place.
Hey, the end of the episode is the place. And the time. I didn't do it in the middle.
Hey, yo, keep your head to the sky and don't be surprised.
If you get pictures, send them in. I want some home footage from somebody to prove that you're right and I'm wrong.
I'm just telling you, man. I think that the world is going to change in the very near future.
What are you gonna do?
I already told you, man. I'm ready to accept my alien overlords, whether they be artificial intelligence or whether they be humans from the future or whether they be lizard creatures from an alternate dimension here to feed on my sweet loosh. I'm
Did
cool.
you say you're... Never mind.
My sweet loosh. I did. I said
You
it.
said a different word.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Very funny. If anybody actually looks up some of this shit that I talk about, man, you're going to find out there is a very, very strong history on a lot of this.
And you say it's not your bag. So anyways. That's all the time we have for this episode. Please make sure to like and subscribe for Jonas.
There's aliens on the screen, Jonas! TNT.
Oh, yeah.